Welcome and thank you for joining us. Today we'll discuss the top 5 mistakes applicants make during the grant application process and provide practical tips to avoid them. Based on 2023 application data, the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity identified key reasons for denial, all of which align with the challenges ICEJA has observed. This training is designed to help you address these issues and confidently navigate the application process. Top reasons for grant denial include not registering in the GATA Grantee Portal, a required step to apply and receive funding, missing the pre-qualification deadline, which confirms that you meet state eligibility requirements, submitting incomplete applications, providing vague or insufficient details, and missing the deadline. In this session, we'll explain each issue and share strategies to help you avoid these common mistakes and strengthen your application. The first common mistake is not registering in the GATA Grantee Portal, which is required to apply for and receive funding. The portal links your organization to the grant process, tracks eligibility, and ensures transparency. Registration must be completed before submitting your application, or it will be disqualified. Register early and accurately to avoid delays. ICEJA offers training and a helpful video on this process. Be sure to review these resources. Remember, registration must be completed before you submit your application. The second common mistake is not securing pre-qualification by the application deadline. This step confirms your organization meets state requirements like active SAM.gov registration, having a valid FEIN, and a certificate of good standing. Without it, your application is automatically disqualified. Check your GATA Portal status early, fix issues promptly, and maintain pre-qualification throughout the grant period. Don't wait until the last minute. Act early to stay eligible. The third common mistake is submitting an incomplete application. Each NOFO lists required documents, such as the budget and performance measures. Missing items can stop your application from moving forward. Carefully complete and organize all documents and double-check your package against the NOFO checklist to ensure nothing is missing. A complete, accurate submission is key to advancing in the review process. The fourth common mistake is providing insufficient information in the grant application. This can lead to a low score during the merit review process and ultimately result in denial. Your application should provide a clear, detailed, and compelling narrative that demonstrates the need for your program and its expected impact. Use the NOFO's review criteria to guide your responses. Avoid jargon, provide data and examples, and focus on demonstrating your program's impact and alignment with the grant's goals. The fifth common mistake is missing the application deadline. The NOFO clearly states the exact date, time, and method for submission. Late applications aren't reviewed. Start early and use the specific NOFO link. Email or unauthorized methods aren't accepted unless noted. Waiting until the last minute risks technical issues or incomplete submissions. Plan ahead to ensure your application is complete, correct, and on time. To improve your chances, prepare carefully. Review the NOFO to confirm eligibility and understand requirements. Use it as a checklist to ensure all sections are complete. Work with your team to stay aligned and use resources like ICEJA's trainings and technical assistance. Before submitting, proofread your entire application to catch errors. A thorough, accurate, and complete application greatly increases your chances of receiving funding. That wraps up this session. ICEJA offers extensive support for grantees, so please scan our QR codes for additional resources. Remember, preparation and attention to detail are key to a successful grant application. We wish you the best of luck with your applications. Next, we will have our virtual colleague Ophelia to walk through the GATA Prequalification and registration process.
Welcome to Illinois Criminal Justice Information Authority Technical Assistance Event for Grant Application Prequalification Requirements. We are delighted to have you join us. This event helps individuals and organizations understand grant prequalification requirements. Our aim is to equip you with the necessary tools, insights, and resources to streamline the grant application process effectively. Let's do a quick overview of GATA. The Grant Accountability and Transparency Act revolutionized grant management. It's not just legislation. It's a commitment to ensuring that every dollar is accounted for and used as intended. It aims to align Illinois state grant guidelines with federal standards for transparency and accountability. It standardizes administrative protocols, cost principles, and audit processes. The Act reduces administrative overhead, streamlines grant processes, and promotes responsible fund management. We'll show you the basics of getting ready for a grant. We'll walk you through the process of registering for a federal employer identification number and setting up essential accounts, including illinois.gov, sam.gov, and your GATA account. We'll cover how to set up an organization profile on GATA Portal and fill out internal controls questionnaire, a key part of submitting a grant. To apply for grants, you must first get an IRS-issued Federal Employer Identification Number. You can apply online for instant issuance. Then, verify your business with the Illinois Secretary of State and register at sam.gov. If needed, use Form SS4 PDF for offline submissions. If you lose your employer identification number, IRS resources can help. Online application ensures swift employer identification number acquisition, streamlining your grant-related tasks. When applying for an employer identification number online, ensure the organization name matches the one approved by the state of Illinois. Remember, the application must be completed in a single session, as there's no save and resume option. You would need to stay active because sessions expire after 15 minutes of inactivity. After successful verification, you'll instantly receive your employer identification number. If you need help during the process, call 1-800-829-4933 for assistance. Before your application can be considered, you need to be pre-qualified. This means checking that your organization meets all the state's requirements, such as being in good standing and not on the Illinois Stop Payment List. Crucially, register with System Award Management and obtain a unique entity identifier, your 12-character key to potential funding. These steps are your gateway to eligibility and success in the grant application process. Starting your journey as an Illinois grantee is straightforward. Again, this includes making sure you're in good standing with the Secretary of State and getting a unique entity identifier through sam.gov. First, visit the Illinois Grants website and find the Grantees section. Here, you'll create an account through the GATA Portal. Follow the prompts to complete your registration. This step is crucial as it kicks off the pre-qualification verification, ensuring you're ready to proceed. Let's take a few minutes to watch two short videos that walk you through creating a GATA user account and registering your organization in the GATA Grantee Portal. This portal is where you'll link all your registration details, verify your pre-qualification status, and ensure your organization's profile is up to date.
Welcome to Get Ready to Apply for State Funding. This session will provide an overview on how to register in the GATA Grantee Portal and Amplifund, the grant management system. One of the first items that any entity will need in order to register in the GATA Grantee Portal is SAM.gov registration. Each applicant is required to 1. Be registered in SAM before submitting its application, 2. Provide a valid unique entity identifier to register in the GATA Grantee Portal, and 3. Continue to maintain an active SAM registration with current information at all times during which the organization has an active award, application, or plan under consideration by a state awarding agency. There is no charge to register or maintain your SAM registration. A new SAM registration can take up to 3 weeks. This may delay your ability to apply for funding and impact the start of your program. After you complete your SAM registration and are issued a UEI number, you can register in the GATA Grantee Portal. Obtaining a GATA ID number is a method to confirm that you can apply for state funding. Remember, in order to receive a state award, an organization must be in good standing with all pre-qualification requirements. Who from your organization should have access to the GATA Grantee Portal or Amplifund? Each individual organization can make that determination. Registration in the GATA Grantee Portal must be done first to gain access to the Amplifund grant management system. Remember, more than one person from an organization can have access to the application via Amplifund and can complete different sections of the application during the open application period. But only one person should be identified as the primary contact in the application. The public account must be associated with your applying organization. You are not creating a new email. It is your username. Remember, public.external.illinois.gov is part of your username. It is the same for both the GATA Grantee Portal and Amplifund. The extension is automatically added to your username. Creating a GATA Grantee Portal user account. First, log on to the Illinois GATA website. When you reach this website, click on Create Account. When you click on Create Account, you will complete basic information and create a username and password. Remember, the username and password is the same for both the GATA Grantee Portal and Amplifund. As with all usernames and passwords, you may want to write it down and keep it safe. It is always encouraged that you register with an email associated with your organization. The first time you register in the GATA Grantee Portal, you will be asked to accept the usage terms and conditions. If your organization is currently registered in the GATA Grantee Portal and a new user needs access, then staff with access to GATA can approve new users and determine the type of access. The staff will be identified on the GATA Grantee Portal screen. In order to expedite access as a new user, it is recommended that you contact the staff member identified and let them know you are requesting access. Permitting access. This is for currently registered staff in the Grantee Portal that are permitting new users access. You will see a prompt at the top of the GATA login screen that will indicate the name of the new user and the request for access. Click on View. From here, registered staff can elect the type of access for the new user. Your organization staff will have the ability to elect the type of access. Access to the GATA Grantee Portal, to the Amplifund Grant Management System, or both. Selection of alerts and notifications for the new user can also be made here. If the new user is given access to Amplifund Grant Management System only, the new user will see Amplifund only. Organizations can change a user's access at any time by clicking on the Manage button. If permission is for Amplifund only and the user logs into the GATA Grantee Portal, they will see this screen. A direct link to Amplifund is provided.
Hi, I'm Kevin. Let's discuss the Internal Control Questionnaire, or ICQ, which is like a self-check for your organization. It asks questions about how you handle money, make financial decisions, and prevent fraud or mistakes. The ICQ ensures that your organization has the right policies and procedures in place to responsibly manage grant funds. It helps us understand how well prepared you are to manage grant funds. The ICQ is a crucial step in assessing your organization's internal controls and risk management strategies. Every potential grantee must complete the ICQ through the GATA Grantee Portal, as it is a required step before any state award can be disbursed. This isn't just a one-time requirement. It must be completed annually to stay compliant with state regulations. The questionnaire consists of 48 detailed questions across 4 major sections, designed to evaluate how well your organization manages internal controls and financial oversight. Let's review ICQ essentials. Complete the ICQ as soon as it's available. The ICQ has 48 questions across 4 sections and is required for grant awards. Your answers determine your risk level and may impact grant terms, but won't stop you from getting funding. Work with your team for clear and complete answers. Submit when done. It's not complete until officially submitted. Your responses are scored, and your risk category may add conditions to your grant agreement. Don't worry. If you're new to state funding, this process helps build a strong grant foundation. For a smooth and easy ICQ process, follow these tips. Make sure to review the questionnaire in advance. Gather all required information before starting. Be meticulous in your responses to avoid back-and-forth clarifications. Giving clear and accurate information avoids delays and keeps things on track. For any uncertainties or questions, we're here to assist you. When you've checked and rechecked your information, click Submit to finalize your ICQ. Following these steps carefully ensures a smooth grant process. Remember, the ICQ is not just a formality. Thank you for attending the training. To continue your learning and access key resources, use the QR codes provided. Whether you need guidance on the application process, grant compliance, or program support, these links will help you navigate every step. Stay informed, stay prepared, and make the most of your grant opportunities.